Greetings, every people. This is your cult of personality. ToonKriticY2K is the name. Toon's the name of my game.
Howdy, hi, every people and every pony. Eliyora here.
And as you have guessed by the title of this video, today we are taking a look at Blink, the Season 3 Doctor Who episode that everybody and their mother loves, and that has officially ruined statues forever. So, first, might as well just ask this. Babe, how long have you been a Doctor Who fan?
I'd say a couple of years. I blame my mother. She was a fan of Doctor Who for a while. She kept trying to get me to watch it. And eventually I did, and then it's just like, God damn it, Mom.
I didn't join in on the fandom until around near the end of Series 6, so I had a lot of catching up to do, and this was one of the few episodes I remember, like, right off the top of my head that whenever somebody brings up Doctor Who, I just immediately the two words that come up are, like, don't blink. And this episode is well regarded by Whovians as the best Doctor Who episode, and since it's in, you know, the Halloween-y sort of vibe, sort of mood this year, I figured this would be...
Wibbly wobbly Halloween-y.
Yeah, actually, wibbly wobbly Halloween-y. I like that. That's good. I figured, you know, this would be a fun little thing for Toonyora to discuss since we're both big Doctor Who fans. How do we discuss this episode? Well, I guess we should get exactly what this episode is about. So, do you want me to do it or should you?
You are the synopsis, man.
Okay. So, the Doctor gets sent back in time to 1969, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, 1969. And he's screwed because this new enemy called the Weeping Angels have taken his police box into modern times, and he's stranded. But through a series...
TARDIS.
I know what a TARDIS is.
Say it right.
Time and relative dimension in space. I know what it is. I've been, as you can see, I've been in one. I know what one's like. Okay. I've been in time. I'm a time traveler. I make Marty McFly look jealous. You're just giving me this look right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be a dork, okay? So yeah, he's trapped in 1969, and it's all up to this one woman named Sally Sparrow to save the day. Now
See, I wish her name was Jackie Sparrow, but...
Why Jackie Sparrow?
Because references.
Like the one that just went over my head?
Jack Sparrow, you dingbat!
Oh, okay. The other Captain Jack. That would have been funny if they threw Captain Jack in here somehow, and he pops up and is like, "Hey, I'm here to save the day. I got a vortex manipulator thingamahoosit. Just tell me where he is." That would have solved everything.
Yeah, but he's with Torchwood by now.
Yeah, I find it funny that this episode is, like, hailed as, like, one of the greatest Doctor Who episodes of the new Doctor Who, yet the Doctor really isn't in here that much.
I wonder if part of the reason is Martha.
Really?
People don't really like Martha that much, do they?
Yeah, Martha didn't even get to do anything in this episode.
She got a couple of one-liners.
Pretty much. One of the reasons I think people like this episode so much is that it really utilizes the whole time travel gimmick and the writing. Like, events that keep happening left and right perfectly line up. And I haven't seen something that great since, like, you know, the Back to the Future series. Another Back to the Future reference. I love Back to the Future. Those are the only two series I know of that got time travel down to a T, without messing up, without, like, throwing in plot holes. At least as far as I know. I bet there's some article out there like, the top 20 things wrong with Blink, how'd they mess this up?
There's always some troll out there, ain't there?
Yeah. I don't see many plot holes with this, but... yeah, the writing for me is one of the biggest things that this episode has to go for. And it's Stephen Moffat. Stephen Moffat is a great writer for Doctor Who.
I will give the man severe credit for the Weeping Angels. The concept of that they may kill you kindly, but they're fucking scary.
Yeah, you would think they're just statues. They're really not that intimidating, but they made them look absolute fucking terrifying. Especially with
And
the whole don't blink thing. It's like the concept from like Super Mario with the boos, only like 300 times more terrifying.
yeah, well, it's a little hard to be afraid of cartoony ghost that goes.
Someone should hire you as like a sound effects person. That's the new boo sound right there. But yeah, why do you like this episode, babe?
I love spooky things, honestly.
Yet you don't like Saw.
Saw is horror, not spooky.
Sally herself, I think she's a really interesting character. Just the name Sally Sparrow, just it rolls off the tongue. That's a great name. That's like a name that could get its own spin-off. Doctor Who just has a great name generator thing that just fits. Rose Tyler, Martha Jones, Donna Noble, Amy Pond, Clara Oswald. Like, all the companions have great names. Except for Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey. Anyway.
That's kind. Poor Mickey! I said Mickey. Never mind.
We know. We don't want to piss off all the Doctor Who fans.
Too late.
We already pissed off one. Hi, Cam. Also, the other thing I found was funny, Sparrow and Nightingale. That's already a great duo name right there. That's like a superhero sidekick sort of thing.
Yeah, and like you said, it would have been great for a spin-off too, because it's like these two, they have all kinds of things that just keep happening to them, and it just keeps hindering the "Will you marry me?" or some shit.
Well, at least he did his part, though, with the whole transcript thing. The transcript thing! That's another thing I want to mention.
That was brilliant.
That was really well done, but creepy at the same time. Like, how would you feel if you're just watching, like, a DVD and you start talking and then it starts talking back to you?
I'd be like, fuck, where's the TARDIS I want in?
And, of course, the whole wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing is legendary now. It was just a simple phrase, but now everybody loves it. And everybody loves Tennant.
Well, gee, I can't imagine why they would love the best Doctor.
That's debatable.
He's best Doctor,
No,
bitch!
no. He is not the best Doctor. He is one of the best, but not the best.
He's best Doctor!
No. We all know Matt Smith is the best Doctor.
Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect!
The only other thing about Blink that I think is what makes this episode stand out is that despite not using the Doctor, it utilizes great side characters, at least debuting new characters that you can at least care about, that you're interested in, that, will keep your attention and won't make you think, oh, where's the Doctor? I don't care about these characters. You care. You want to see how these characters solve the mystery, and it proves that if you give good writing to just about any character, you can make them believable.
You can invest your audience in the characters even if they only have short screen time. Look at what they did with Kathy.
Yeah.
God, that feels weird to say.
When you put them into situations that, in most horror films, most people would be like, oh no, what do we do? These characters know what to do. They're smart. It was like a great Doctor Who horror episode that got horror right.
Well, got horror right without being excruciatingly just, oh my god, my brain cannot comprehend the terrifying things.
It wasn't even that complicated either, just the story. There's not really a lot we can say about this episode that really hasn't been said already, other than it's great.
What else needs to be said? The whole wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing, that sums up the whole episode. It really does, because it's like, she's communicating to herself from the future out of the past.
And that's really hard to actually write.
Although I will admit that part with the duck now was a little creepy. That was just interesting.
It was. And to think also, this episode was just filler.
I know. But it's one of the best fillers I've ever seen. Certainly does better than some of the shit that the other shows do for filler, like, I don't know, Naruto?
Nobody watches Naruto. It's like 300 episodes of just ninja practice and then in one episode where they actually do shit. And I've pissed off all my Naruto fans. Well, at least some of the fillers in Doctor Who are alright. Like, I've seen good fillers like this, and then I've seen bad fillers like the Idiot's Lantern, which is so fucking stupid.
Not everything's gonna be a home run. You're gonna have your stinkers.
Season 3 is my favorite Tennant season, and just so happens to have one of my favorite Tennant episodes in it as well, so... I will agree that Tennant is a great doctor, but here we don't really get to see him do much in this, other than his usual quirky self.
Oddly enough, that's all he needed to do here. So I don't see any reason to complain.
Yeah, I don't see any reason other than, you know, he didn't do more. But this was, I think, an episode to test if, like, an episode could handle being Dr. Light.
It did better than that episode with Rose where that thing that was absorbing people. In all honesty, I feel like this episode did better. Even though Rose was my favorite companion, that episode was not my favorite episode.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The Love and Monsters episode, I think?
I think that's what it was called, or something like that.
Yeah, that weird fat monster with the cane. Ugh.
Ugh.
It was like Fat Bastard's alien brother. I love this episode. I show it to my friends every once in a while, and I even show it to my friends who don't know anything about Doctor Who. I just say, here, watch this. I think it's great.
It really is.
Yeah, this is a nice little Toonyora Halloween-y sort of thing. Timey-wimey Halloween-y.
Wibbly wobbly Halloween-y. I love that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn this Toonyora thing into a little thingamahoosit. So yeah, put down in the comments things you would like for us to discuss and what you thought of Blink, and I'll have a little straw poll thingy leading to what we are gonna do next. So leave your votes there, leave your comments there, leave your likes for not just me but for my awesome girlfriend Eliyora, who I love more than anything in this world. Besides myself.